Welcome back to Vanny with Ada's channel. Let's say today's gonna be a beautiful day. Guys, I had a great time in Florida. But before we get to that, I want to thank you all for coming back into the channel. Um, I appreciate you hit your the like button, okay? And leave a comment, guys. Leave a comment because you're gonna see some photos. You're gonna see some maybe many videos of when I came back from Florida. I have a new neighbor. He's in his 30s. He has like a 15-year-old son, and he has four more small kids from different women. This is baby mama drama, okay? Any time of day and night. This is Party City back here now, and I had to put my 2 cents in because they're not gonna come and sit back here on my back window with a bunch of guys who smoke weed and whatnot and drink and talk loud and have loud music and having no consideration, and have little kids running all over the place, Crayola painting, the cement area, the cement walls. My next door neighbor, it was a big issue. The couple on the corner, they said they ain't playing that game. That ain't happening. I said I don't blame you. I was pissed myself. Um, but what I did was I waited till the next day when they went to work. Supposedly there's two people living, but there's like seven. I really don't care who lives, who doesn't live, because I pay my bills here, and they have the responsibility over there. But you have a bigger yard than I do. You have a bigger space, cement space. They took over the yard, guys. This dude took over the yard. And they were coming in through my area, and you got little kids digging dirt into, over here. And I'm sweeping and keeping my areas clean because a couple of times my landlord called and said that he doesn't want nothing back there under the stairway. I think, where I show you the train and stuff where I sit under that stairway. He said he don't want nothing there. Okay, whatever's there, get it out because it's gonna be a fire hazard. Whatever. He don't want nothing back there. If you take a chair, this is my sitting outside chair. I gotta bring it back in. Well, they had a basketball thing on my side. Okay, the noise was bang, bang, bang all night. I tried to sleep in the bed. No, it didn't happen. I had to go back to the living room, and they were there till 2:30 in the morning. And in the morning, early morning, I went around and just scoped around the area. I had chairs all the way over here to my windows. Um, the little kids, they're 4 and under. Oh yeah, 4 and unders, guys, running up the steps by themselves. They could have fell and break their asses out there. Um, that was worrying. That was, my nerves were on edge just watching them kids on the front while they was in the back here partying for 2 in the morning. Um, they had chairs back here where his area is over there. They had chairs right out in front of my back door. Okay, yeah, this is the back door, guys, to this bedroom. And if you open that door, there were chairs right there. You would have to move the chairs to try to get out. So what I did was, when he went to work the next day, I took everything, including the basketball tower. I dragged that sucker and put it on his side, right in the middle of his area. Okay, all them chairs, I didn't fold them. I just took them and put them right by his area. So when he got out of work, I was on my cameras waiting to see if he was going to go to the back. Well, yes, he did. And he was out there scratching his head. I didn't clean no windows. I didn't clean no screens. My screens were Crayola. The windows were Crayola. Guys, you're going to see a video of disaster. Now, if you have kids, um, If you have kids, because those are all his kids, and little baby mama dramas are all his kids. Um, he has like 5 beds in that apartment, according to the landlord and the gossip from the old lady upstairs. He want to know how many people living in there. I know how many people living in there, but it ain't my business. And it's not my business. So I care less. But they have to respect my privacy, my area. They just can't come over on this side and do what the hell they want to do because I'm a quiet person. I can get really stupid. And I did. I did. Um, I got stupid by putting everything on his side. And there's an air conditioner under the stairway. And I asked them the other day, whose air conditioner is that? Oh, it's my mom because the lady that used to live there, she left the apartment to the son. And he is a party pooper. She was a quiet person. He's a party pooper. She had her music and whatnot, but it was moderate. She had her little thing outside. I never heard her, but they did have it. No one complained. No one had a problem. No neighbors complained because I didn't know that all the house next to me, the Portuguese family, very nice family. Um, one of their bedrooms is facing their yard, and their house extends longer than this one, so they can hear more clearly outside from the back. The house on the corner is even with this house. Um, their bedroom is there also, and they have like the corner house. That lady has like 20 grandkids, and you don't see them vandalizing and making hella noise. And if it is, it's in the daytime, maybe till like 9 p.m. And then you can hear her mouth. Put them bikes down and get your asses inside. I love to hear her talk. She's um, I would say like a down souther woman. I just love to hear her talk, and she's very stern. Oh yeah. So they had already 2 encounters. My next door neighbor had 2 encounters with them, and he had one encounter with the Portuguese family, and then with me, I took all the stuff they had over here and I put it right in the middle of his area because I don't have a big area. The least I could do there is put a grill, do my thing in the daytime if I want to, and put my chair. And if I don't move my chair into a certain direction, I'm going to be looking at the stairway. That's all the space I have. So why would you want to take my little right behind my darn windows? What are you thinking about? This kid is about 33 years old, I would say. Ain't got no damn sense. I wonder where the hell did he used to live before? In the hood rat? Somewhere? Yeah, makes me think. Now, I decluttered some more. Oh, the garbage cans couldn't be found. He barricaded for so the little kids don't go to the front. But they were in the front going up and down them cement stairs. One of them crawls. Walks, but crawls up the steps. I was over here. My heart was falling because if that kid would have fell, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, it was on Pampers, it would have busted their head or something. That's cement. I busted my ass out there and had a line fracture on my knee, and I never sued the landlord, which I should have. I should have. I never did. And I still have the hospital papers, but they ain't no good to me now. I'm trying to be a nice person. Sometimes it doesn't pay to be nice. When you get hurt of somebody else, because those steps are not leveled. Those front steps that you see in my front door are not leveled. I break my ass shoveling in the winter with the shovel because I have a grandson that comes down here. My granddaughter comes down here. I don't want them breaking their asses on the steps. So I spend money in the winter on salt, good salt, and I shovel my steps in my area so they don't break their ass down here. I had a big fall. I fell on my knee. I was coming down the steps and whoop. When I took that last step, it's not level, guys. It's unlevel. One step is higher than the other. And when they have measurements. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. carpenters or constructions that make homes and make steps, isn't there a measurement for each step? They're all the same. Well, this house doesn't. And the guy that installed the boiler, he fell also, what, 2 summers ago. He told me he fell, and he told me those steps are not leveled. 2 years later, boom, I'm busting my ass. Good thing my door was unlocked. I had unlocked my door, and if it wasn't for that, I would have broke my neck, guys. No lie. I could have broken my neck because I hit the door with my head and the door opened up. So by the door opened up, I landed um, somewhat inside of my apartment. But I fell on my knee and I heard when my knee went crack. And I went to the hospital um, and I had a line fracture. I could have sued, but see, I don't have that type of heart. So sometimes it doesn't pay to be good. To a landlord that, because he was a nice person, whatnot, but he became a true asshole. He didn't want nothing in the back. The vegetation he got rid of it. Check this out, guys. Remember the vegetation? He got people to come and clean it. The rainwater catcher, what happened to it? They were going to take it, right? I said, I'm taking it. So I brought it inside. I washed it. Where did it go, guys? Do you know where it went, guys? If you watch my videos, you know where that rain. Look for the video for the rainwater catcher. It's still working beautifully. It's in upstate New York. What? Heck yeah. So even that's a lifesaver. It has multi purposes. I guess the landlord don't know nothing about that. But I knew, and the guy that lived upstairs, he knew. He was the one who had it. They were there for 27 years, guys. They separated. And while I was in Florida, um, I checked my videos one day, and she had a U-Haul truck, and she moved out. She moved out because the landlord didn't want to fix something electrical, whatever, whatnot. And she was here the other day crying. I said, if I had seen that video when my phone had rang, I would have told you take that U-Haul truck back and just call. I would have called court enforcement. This landlord just fixes when inspectors want to come in and they find something and not what needs to be fixed that he knows that needs to be replaced. I had a plug here that I didn't use and it had tape on, but he had to come into my apartment when I was in Florida. So I didn't tell him I was in Florida. I never tell anyone I'm away when I go away, just to keep my apartment safer. Um, I keep the TV on. I'll turn lights on and off with my phone because I have those special plugins that I did tell you about it. Um, and I can turn lights and fans on and off just to refresh the house. I can turn fans on from my phone because they are plugged into those special plugs that you pair your phone with. You download the app, blah, 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 and you work. You go to the app. You name the device, the fan or the lights, a lamp, not the lights, but a lamp. You plug into those plugins. They're called Tekken. So you want to learn about that? Go back to the plugins. Um, I truly recommend them, guys. Especially you go on vacation, um, and you may not have much in your home base, but it's your home base. You don't want somebody stealing in your stuff, breaking into your windows. You see them bars on the window? My windows are barred up. Oh yeah, but I have a door, so that's not a fire hazard because I have a back door. If I didn't have a door, then that would be then I would have to get rid of the gates. It's for my safety and to protect my belongings. So he came in to put a fire extinguisher And the fire inspector saw the tape because I didn't have a bed here then. There was nothing in this room because my daughter moved out, and I let her take the AC and the bed and whatnot and everything, whatever that. Okay, and half of my preps. So the plug was visible. It had tape on it as to not to use it because it would spark, and it was replaced. But that's because the fire inspector saw it. If there was a bed here, he would have never noticed that. The bathroom light that used to flicker, remember I had tape on it? That was replaced. But he's such a slum landlord that you know how you have two switches in one. You have the light right there, and you have another switch for the ventilated fan, right? Well, he changed the one that wasn't working, which was the lights. Remember, I have a lamp in my bathroom. I still have the custom of turning the lamp on and not the light. That's how long it was like that. Um, and I had a tape on that switch to not use it because it would spark. So, how much is those switches? What they're like $2, $4, $5 maybe, maybe two for 10. I don't know, something like that. They ain't that expensive. Why didn't he switch? Why didn't he change both of them? So you can see that one switch is nice and white and the other one is beige. I'm like, well, damn, you took the whole cover apart and you got both of them right there. He could have replaced both of them and just avoided a problem down the line. But that's the type of landlord that I have. You don't know them until you move in. The good thing about this apartment is the lower floor. It's got two doors. It's quiet. Well, it was quiet. Guys, wait for the video. Wait for this. Wait for the pictures. Don't leave. Um, and you have your boiler inside, your furnace inside. It keeps your apartment warm in the winter. Right now, my thermostat is reading 74 degrees in here. I haven't cooked a damn thing in about 2 weeks. I have no heat going. My heat is off. My window is cracked open. Like that. I have the monster fan blowing. Outdoor last night. For the past couple of nights, it's 60 degrees and 61 degrees at night here in New Jersey. Um, but indoors is reading 74 degrees. I'm like, I keep the fan away to just blow, but not in my face. Asthmatic people cannot have fans hitting in their face. Asthmatic people cannot be in a place where central air is very cold. And then again, you cannot be in places where there's a bunch of trees, and even though it's the middle of June, practically almost the end of June, you still got that pollen and the stuff and the smoke from Canada. You get allergies. Guys, you gotta have air purifiers. Do you have one? I have three. Do you have at least one, guys? A big one. I have the Germ Guardian, and there is a video on my what are they called? Oh Lord, uh, I can't see from here. I gotta get my bifocals. Well, anyway, I have a video on air purifiers. They were awesome. Just get extra filters. Oh, I discovered under my glove compartment that there is a filter. It's part of your air conditioning system. Did y'all know that? Did y'all have a filter in there? So I started doing some research and I called my mechanic. He says, "Yeah, there's a filter there. A lot of people don't know about it, but it's what when you push that circulating AC or heat in your vehicle, the air circulates through there, and that's what picks up the dirty air from inside your vehicle." I said, "What?" He said, under the glove compartment, open up the glove compartment, get under there, and you're going to see there's a slot. So I went out there with my flashlight, guys, and I saw it. And I pulled it out a little bit. It's about the size of a filter of my Missy You filter. I was like, wow, I didn't know that. Oh, well, if you want, bring it over and I'll change it for you. Just go to AutoZone and buy it for your vehicle. And sometimes they come in twos, and you change it at least every 6 months or once a year. I said, okay, I'll get it and I'll stop by. The heck with that. I got it on Amazon, guys. You put your car model and whatnot in year and the type of filter, and I'm receiving two today. So sometime this week, I am going to be switching that. Um, it's like an air purifier. It works as an air purifier when you turn your AC or your heat in the winter. Yeah. Do y'all know about that, guys? Well, y'all don't know. Check it out. Go under your glove compartment, get a flashlight, really go behind your glove compartment. Okay, it's a little crease in there. The filters are about this wide and about this big. Okay, yeah, I would say like a 10 by 10 or maybe a 8 by 8 inches, something like that. Check it out. Oh, air cabin filter. Okay, yeah. Uh, I put the year of my vehicle, the model, and then I put air cabin filter, and it popped up. So I will make a video on it once I receive it, and I'll have the energy to go out there and do it because Ada has no energy whatsoever to do a damn thing. Because sometimes you sit back and start thinking about your life, what are you gonna do? You're alone now because your last child has left. I don't hear from her. If she comes every 2 or 3 weeks, up half an hour, we don't even have a chat. It's all the friends and on, you know, yeah. I feel like I'm left out. I feel like everything I sacrificed for is like, what for? But I'm great. I'm glad. I'm grateful that they have all good careers and they're all doing fine, even including the one in Florida is doing beautifully. Um, and we went fishing, and today I'm gonna get my fishing pole, guys. Well, not the one that I really wanted. The one that I do use is in upstate New York at my brother man's house, and so the one that my son has in Florida, which works better than the regular reel. He said, "Ma, you don't have to get this one for 150. That was a gift that his fiance gave him for his birthday." Um, we caught a crocodile. I'll make another video on the fishing rod pole reel, and then I'll load up the pictures of the crocodile. And we had to run. Oh yeah, we reeled. We kept picking at it, throwing the bait. It got the bait. Oh, it flip flopped all over the place. Yeah, it did. It cut off it ate up the it cut the line off, and then we just kept doing stuff and the fishing reel. I really, phew, and the thing was swimming fast up to the edge where we were standing at, till maybe like four, about 6 feet to the edge. My son said, "Ma, run, go." So you will hear on the video where he says, "Go," or something like that. He said we was running. I lost a slipper. I ain't care about the slipper. We got over the little park mountain, and we stood up there to see if that crocodile, which was like 8 to 10 feet long, would would climb out of the water into land and chase us. I said, "We won't be able to chase us because it's got to go up that little steep." And it just went to the land, and went back into the water. And then he went down and got my slipper. That was exciting. Oh my god! And that crocodile was like yonders over there in the pond. Okay, and little by little, it just kept coming. I guess they hear some flapping noise and it attracts them. Then I caught a beautiful rainbow. So that'll be another video, guys. I'll show you. I'll make another video. But that's it for today, guys. So I didn't go AWOL. It's just that my mind is so wrapped up with so many things going on right now in my head. And it's a lot to absorb. It's a lot to handle. It's not no problems. It's just life happenings that you think about life. You think about the things your hard work, and you push others forward, and they'll do any all kinds of numbers to you, and they don't give you any notices of anything, and then they leave you in a shithole, and then you guys start swimming out of that shithole to get afloat again. And guys, it's not easy. I always say the same way you gotta give a notice to a landlord that you're moving out in 30 days or 60 days or whatever time you want to give them. Kids should give a notification that they're moving out at a certain point in time so that you can be prepared for what's coming. And then you got to be on your own, and you don't have the little bit extra income. You can't count on that anymore, and you have so many adjustments to do. And you just get slammed with everything in one day. So, guys, if I haven't been on videos, um, I have to get my mind together. I have to think about something. Um, I got bills to catch up. Um, it's not easy, and you will see about my next door neighbor and the disaster. Oh, guess what else he did? He shuts off the outside automatic lights. That meter belongs to the landlord. That's for safety. And if you arrive at night, you won't bust your ass on the steps. So the landlord put new bulbs there a couple of months ago. I changed the back one to the yellow one because it deters mosquitoes. It deters even any crawling animals. It blinds them. And it's very dim yellow, the bug light. He unscrewed it. I said, why is it so dark back there? He unscrewed it. He unscrewed the one in front of his door. So I went out there and I screwed it back on. So I guess he saw that I screwed it back on. So he's kind of ticked off with me because they had a party back there and I moved all of that shit to his side. So I don't think he's too happy. But we weren't happy with all the disaster that happened, that they made. And let it happen. So you'll see, guys. You'll be shocked at the next uh maybe a couple of videos, maybe some pictures, because I did take pictures and videos. I ain't gonna blame that shit. And my front door still has Crayola. Am I gonna clean it? Nope. The door, that brand new door, can stay painted with Crayola on the outside. He did clean the windows and the screens, and he cleaned all the Crayola here, there, and here, but not all of it. I ain't worrying about it. Let the landlord come one of these days and see. But he has hella stuff and junk in the back. His area, where we were told nothing is allowed in the backyard but a grill, and if you have any chairs, You bring your chairs inside because in an emergency, you're going to be stumbling over the chairs. If anything was to happen back here, and fire department had to come to the back, they're going to have everything in the way, so that nothing is allowed back there. And due to that, we are behind the train, New Jersey, New York Transit, and also it's a wooded area there too. And that wasn't now. That was since I moved here 4 years ago. Those are the rules. He used to clean all the front in the beginning. Oh, he made it look nice. He bought a machine, a blower that it doesn't blow the stuff out. It blows it into this bag. It's handheld, and everything is spotless. But since that happened, and I put all that stuff over there and let him know, hey, um, this is yours. I put it over here. That's just what I did. Yeah. So I don't think he's too happy. So he hasn't cleaned our darn thing. There's a big branch that fell off of the tree the other day because the wind been blowing out here. It's still sitting in front of the sidewalk, and he hasn't taken the garbage out or swept the thing out there. And I don't care. I will sweep my side like I always did. Keep my area clean. Bad enough I have the garbage. Last night I can smell the garbage, and I had my window cracked like that. I had to close my windows, guys. Bad enough I have to put up with that smell. And my neighbors upstairs don't live there anymore. She moved out because the old lady calling the landlord and complaining about it. For nephew, 16-year-old nephew used to come in and spend the night here and then, here and there, here and there. Barely, maybe once every 2 months. The old lady would call the landlord and say that she had people living in her apartment. So she had enough of that bullshit and she put her stuff in storage. The rest of some of the stuff was laying on the sidewalk. After I came back from Florida, but she had already moved out. Then I went there to pick up her mail and save it for her, and I called her. Don't worry, I'll keep track of your mail, and if it's something important you're waiting for, call me. I'll tell you what the mail is where, and when you can stop by, I'm always here. But call me because this one could be one of the days that I go out, to do my groceries or whatever, my runarounds. So she was crying. And she told me that because of Miss Carmen, that every time somebody comes, she called the landlord calls her, bitches with her on the phone. I said, what? So it's been going on for a while, guys. And then what the old lady did with the vegetation after her husband separated, um, the landlord quickly sent some Mexican guys, and you see the back lawn. There's nothing there. And now we have a neighbor who wants to put a pool. Oh yeah, that's another one. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna put a pool for the kids so they can come and for the grown-ups, but I'm gonna put a fence over here so or something on the top and take the ladder off so they don't get in there. When I'm not here." I ain't say nothing. A pool. He's gonna put a pool back there for grown-ups, but we couldn't have vegetation or anything outside. That shit ain't happening. That's not happening. The landlord's not gonna let that happen. So he thought that by cleaning the surroundings would get him. The yard is his, guys. He took over the yard. There's toys and there's everything laying all over. It's not the kid's fault. It's the parents' fault. You have to keep up with the kids so they don't vandalize a property. And you have to respect the neighbors' areas. You cannot let your kids roam through the whole area and destroy and graffiti with crayons and ruin everything and let him run up and down steps. Then later on you want a soup or something like that. That's not the issue. The issue is that one of your kids can get really badly hurt. Well, let's see what happens, guys. I am so frustrated, aggravated. My mind is about as big as a pumpkin. I don't know which way to turn. I don't know which way to go. I don't know what decision to make. So I apologize, guys, that I have not been on on my channel because I don't even have the energy for it anymore. Okay, guys, my van been sitting in the same spot for a whole month. I was away, and I came back, and I was surprised that it started from a crank, guys. What? Um, and all I did was use it one time to do my little runarounds to the post office and come back. I parked it into another nice spot right across, and I have not used it anymore. I came back the 3rd of June, a whole month in Florida. No four wheels, no fun. No, practically no videos. Um, I could tell you stories, but I didn't want to record videos with other people that were related to other people, and they were the uppity people. So, and I was a broke ass fuck out there. But the purpose was to spend Mother's Day with my son, not to live up to the Joneses. I didn't care. So I wasn't much liked by this other family because I don't live with the Joneses. Okay, I live on a a penny yone. Okay, yeah, that's what I live on. Not with the Joneses. So I was put to the test. I felt bad. I felt like shit. I didn't say nothing, but I did not want to show my ass off because I'm in someone else's home, too far away from home, and even if I was close, I still would not show my ass off, my natural ass off. So I kept the peace. I left the home in peace. It wasn't them. It was it's family related, not mine. Um, so I had my ups and downs, but I did enjoy my son and the days that I were there. Some were good, some were bad. Um, Boredom hit me, so I wanted to change my flight, but I pulled it out. I pulled it out, guys, as I had to wait for my next check so I could pay for my suitcase so I could return. So there was no changing no flights. There wasn't no leaving no earlier. I had to wait, okay, till so that I could pay for my suitcase to come back. Guys, airlines are overpricing on suitcase. I don't care how small your suitcase is, you're gonna get charged for the huge one. Wow, these are getting outrageous. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go to the corner bodega later and get the jugs. You know those the jugs they have at Walmart that you could put a spigot on. Because I have important information that I picked up. Uh, and I just want to, it's not my type of information out to on my channel, but I will share this one because I think it's important. It's been talked about a lot, and it's very concerning, and I just wanted to. I'm gonna put the link on when I make the video, but I'll read a part of it to you. I've been seeing it lately, and it's concerning, okay, and it has to do with the water. So instead of going to Walmart and paying $13, $15 or what, maybe whatever the heck it is, I don't know because I haven't been to a Walmart. I don't know how long. But last time I went, everything was pale. The meat was white pale. The shrimps were pale, and I said that I can't deal with that no more. So the corner bodega has them for $7.99. The big, uh, whatever gallons it has, the big one. So I can purchase it from them and tell them have one of your guys put it on a hand truck and bring it to my house. It's just down the street, okay? Um, and have it here um, in a safe spot, okay, guys? Anything behind a closet, in a closet, in the fridge is usable. Anything you have in the counters, laying around, or exposed, even in your home base, it's no good. If something in particular was to happen, not here, elsewhere, but it would draw this way to our country. So I think that was a good information that I ran into, and it's a good information for me to share with y'all. So I'll make another video on that one, guys. So my notifications, I just found out. I'm sorry, guys, that I haven't been responding on and off due to the fact that, let's see, I'm going to show you right here. Anyway, my notification when I travel, I take my iPad, and everything that I do it on my iPad. I watch TV. I check my videos, yeah, videos. Okay, thank you for my viewers. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to all the new subscribers also. Actually, lots of hugs to all of you guys. So once I turn my iPad on, there is a notification button that it switches from my phone into my iPad. So that's why I was cracking my head. Why am I not getting notifications since I got to Florida? Well, that's because once I turned it on, I had it set. So once I turn it on, it sets into my iPad. And notifications will start popping up on my iPad and not on my phone. So I'll show you. Okay, it's gonna start coming out now. If I just scroll it down, there you go. There's my notifications, guys. You see the YouTube icon? Yeah. So um, once I start clicking onto one of them, all the notifications just pop up. And when I go to the YouTube, the notifications will start popping up, not on my phone. So that's why I was having a, oh, here it is. Okay, today is Sunday, June 18th. So my iPad is opening up into the YouTube. Come on, let's go. Kick it. There we go. So I have, what is this? Oh, okay, I go to my channel. Oh, wait a minute, this is not even the right one. Oh boy. Okay, here we go now. Okay, here we go. So all of y'all that I follow and subscribe to, look at this. I have one that was streamed 22 hours ago from Off the Wall Prepper. It's coming up on my iPad and not on my phone. So I'm sorry to all of you dragonflies, all of y'all. Oh Lord. And I have answers I have to get to, which is oh, to answer any questions, comments, or whatnot. I have to go into my account on my phone, log out of here, log into back. So I will be doing that today. Take care of that. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great day. I will be here alone all day, and just me and Bella, guys. I have no plans today. Nothing actually. So well, hold on for the videos. You're gonna see the videos about my neighbor. Yeah, it's not funny at all. No. Um, but I think we related the message between me, a Portuguese family, and the family on the corner. I think we related the message. For 2 weekends, we had to put up with that mess. Noise, weed. Oh, it goes through the walls. It seeps through the doors. Guys, I put toilet paper on the edge of the door to stop that flow. Um, And there's still a garbage can back there full of garbage. I ain't taking. I'm not picking. I put it on his side. Oh, it was over here too. Oh yeah. I guess because they don't see me out there doing anything, they put it there. I put it right on his side, and it's still sitting there. Oh yeah. So, and the other ones are full. The ones on the front are full and smelling. Cats are all over it. But you know what? I truly miss my neighbor upstairs. We knew what we had. That old lady, that's just what I told her. She went, "Oh, the yard is clean." Oh, because you haven't looked under the stairway. So yesterday I was sitting outside drinking my coffee, minding my business. Remember, she knows when I open the door because the doorbell that rings when my alarm rings when I open the door and when I close it. She has such a good ear. She can hear it. So I opened it, but I was sitting outside quietly, um, drinking my coffee. About 10 o'clock in the morning. Can you believe that she came down the steps to tell me, "Oh, the yard is, did you see the yard is very clean?" I said, "Why don't you come down, go around, and take another look? Because I don't think you've seen under the stairways." She was like, I said, "And by the way, when I was away, I saw you on the camera sweeping and cleaning and gloves, and you had the broom and the picker upper. And you told the landlord, okay, because I saw you on the video. I have you on the video." I told her, "You told the landlord that you come down, that you're the only one who cleans down here and sweeps all this junk down here, leaves and stuff, and all the way around the house. So why don't you come down today and clean it? Because look at this." I told her, "Look at this mess." "Oh, no, 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 no." "Oh, no, 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 no." But where your gloves? Yeah, I'm messing with her because she causes problems. She's the one. I think that's why no one stays in these apartments. They eventually leave. And the one upstairs been there for 27 years. She's been there for 28. And my neighbor that moved down, she told me about that. That because of her, people has moved out of these apartments. And I'm seeing it now. So I told her we knew what we had. You don't know who's gonna live upstairs now. That's a 3-bedroom duplex. How many people do you expect to live up there? So she was like, "Guys, I don't know what I'll be doing. I gotta think of something." But you gotta have a home base. You got to have a home base nowadays. It's so hard to make a decision. I'll let you know down the line. So enjoy the video. Leave on your comments about the disaster that you're gonna be seeing. All right, guys. And I hope so that if they do anything out there, I hope they keep it quiet. I don't care the noise, till a certain time of night, the music, whatever. You gotta pump it all that loud because if you want to really make some noise, I'll get my table out. I'll get my speakers out. I get my system out, and you know what? I'll make the ground shake. I'll make the building shake. I'll make your heart pump out of your chest. Yes, I will. If I want to make that noise, and I don't want to make that noise. So let's see what if they're gonna keep the noise moderate or they're gonna make that noise till 2 something in the morning. Yeah. Well, guys, I'll catch you on my next video. Enjoy. Enjoy what you're gonna see. Don't get shocked. You're gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, that was me too." Have fun.